Silence kills, but transparency heals, so let the healing begin. That's the message from a self-published book, Mourning Joy, Life Lessons from Our Late Mothers. Monique Williams is the author, and she joins me today. Monique, it's great to see you.
It's so great to see you, Sean. Thank you for having me.
I'm so nervous to have you sitting here with me, but it's
I'm the nervous one.
All right, so Monique, you're going to have a book signing December 2nd over at the Jesse Norman School of the Arts.
Yes.
Before we get into that, tell me a little bit about the book.
Oh, wow. So 8 years ago this month, my mom passed away from lung cancer, and I made her a promise on her deathbed that I would write a book. I did not know it would be this type of book, an anthology, but I felt that I had to keep this promise that I made her.
And you wanted to do it self-publishing. You were telling me before, it kind of allows you to keep controls over certain aspects of the book.
Right. So, Sean, as a journalist, you understand you are very protective of your sources.
Absolutely.
And I felt that these women trusted me enough to come along with me on this motherless journey to share some of their innermost and deepest journeys with their own mothers. And I wanted to make sure I really protected that and kept that close to the heart, so I chose to self-publish.
So why did you want to choose these 10 women to share their stories? It seems like you guys have similar stories, so why was it important for you to connect with them?
It was super important. You know, the number just ended up as 10 plus myself, so there are 11 in all. And these were the women who decided to continue the journey. A lot of women started because it sounded like a great idea. Yes, let's talk about what it's been like without mom, and hopefully it can help somebody else. But as you might imagine, as women got to really writing and sitting with their feelings and conjuring up all of those emotions, it became difficult for some of them to complete. So we ended up with 10 phenomenal women from all walks of life, different ages, different backgrounds, and myself. And we really poured our hearts out into this project, and we hope it'll be a blessing to some other people.
Any particular things stuck out with you and the conversations you had with these women?
There was a common thread that mother-daughter relationships are very unique in a lot of ways. There is good, bad, ugly, and everything in between, and we are just thankful for it all. There are stories in here. All of them really are joy and are joyful and triumph, mourning joy, and the point is to really relate to people that there is joy in the mourning. You do have to go through the mourning to get to the joy, but the joy is there.
Yeah, Monique, what have you learned about yourself during this process?
Oh my goodness!
Thought-provoking question.
Very much so. I think I've learned that. I think I'm probably stronger than I thought I was, because I wanted to quit with this so many times. It just became...
Why is that?
Well, you're dealing with some pretty heavy stuff. People are really trusting you with stories they haven't ever shared.
Yeah.
And here they are putting it in black and white. It's going to be all over the world, but they really looked beyond themselves and they said, hey, if there's something in my story that can help someone else, I want to do it. But I tell you what, taking on these, it's one thing to write your own, but then to have other people's pain combined with yours, it became very heavy at times, but I had to push through. I had to keep this promise to my mom.
Yeah, and you mentioned that promise. So what exactly was the promise? Just to write a book?
It was. You know, my mom was in her final stages, but we had these great moments before she passed away, and I was asking her all of these questions, you know, the true journalist that I am. And she said to me, she says, you sure are asking me a lot of questions. And I said, well, I guess I am, Mom. And she said, you know, in her Southern dialect, you must be gonna write a book. And I said, yeah, Mom, I am. I said yeah before I even realized it. I didn't know it would be this book. It's an anthology, which is a collection of stories on a similar subject. I thought it would be something that I would write myself, but I heard very clearly, you know, Monique, you are a storyteller. So tell other people's stories, and that's how this came about.
Wow. So December 2nd, or at
Yeah.
the Jesse Norman School of the Arts at 3:30. Tell me a little bit about what folks can expect.
So excited. I am a fanatic when it comes to the Jesse Norman School of the Arts. Full disclosure, I'm a board member. My daughter is also an alum. I can't say enough great things about the school, and I wanted to partner with an entity in the community that I knew was doing good work. And so proceeds from every sale of the book that day, some proceeds are going to go to the Jesse Norman School of the Arts to help continue the amazing programming that they do.
Cool. And you want folks to purchase the book before, so bring your own book.
That would be great. We're doing this whole thing of BYOC. Bring your own copy. The book is available now on Amazon.com. Get your copy, bring it. I'll sign it. We'll chit chat, take some pictures, and give back to a great cause at the same time.
Yeah, so what's next for you after the book signing?
You know, I don't know. I've been talking with some of the co-contributors, and we've been discussing maybe doing a tour, maybe hitting each city that the women are from, because we have stories in here. Women are from Florida, Charlotte, Columbia, Atlanta, all over, and right here in the CSRA as well. So we're looking at the possibility of taking this on the road.
So did you put feelers out to find these women from all over the country?
All of these women I have a unique connection with, and what I began to notice, Sean, is that women of my age group, I should say.
So 25?
Yes, and holding.
Okay.
We all started losing our moms. It seemed like every day on social media I was seeing another story about another person losing their mom.
And you said 8 years coming up soon.
This month, November 30th, is the day my mom died in my arms.
So the holidays, do you think they're difficult for you?
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
You know, I used to, before my mom passed, I really couldn't understand why people would say they hated the holidays. They didn't like Thanksgiving, they didn't like Christmas, and I'm like, how do you not like those holidays? Because growing up with my family in Middle Georgia, they were some of the best times. Certainly after my mom transitioned, oh man. Yeah, they're just not the same, and I get it now. I get it. I'm just like, oh God, when will this be over?
Yeah.
You know, you want to just kind of get through those days. You stay off social media. You don't want to see other people interacting with their moms. And we talk about all of that. We get really raw in these stories because it takes some rawness to get to the healing part.
I like it.
Yeah.
Monique, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate it.
No problem. And we'll be right back.